Hi, in this video, we will talk about browser context in Playwright. So what do you mean by browser context? What are the options available in browser context? So if you see this, browser context provides a way to operate multiple independent browser sessions. So with the help of browser context, you can operate multiple independent browser sessions that we will discuss in our next video. But here, just a knowledge that it will provide a way to operate multiple independent browser sessions. If a page opens another page, example with a window.open call, the pop-up will belong to the parent page's browser context. Okay, so you have browser context. With the help of that, you opened a page. From the page, if you go to another page, the both pages belongs to the this browser context, which is opened the first page. Okay. So Playwright allows creating incognito browser context with browser.newContext method. Incognito browser context don't write any browsing data to disk. Okay. And you see that we will write like something like this. Browser context is equals to browser.newContext, and then this context.newPage. So this page is attached to this browser context, and with the help of this page, we will perform operations on a particular web page. On part of that, if you click somewhere on the any link and it opens separate page, and this main page and that page both belongs to this context only. Okay, that is what he is mentioning. They are mentioning here. Okay, and then with the help of this page, you see navigate, you can perform actions on that. Click, enter, something like that. So, and then context.close means it will close all the pages also. Right. So apart from this, if you see right side, there are a number of methods which are available with browser context. So addCookies, addInitScript, browser, clearCookies, clearPermissions, close cookies, exposeBinding, exposeFunction, grantPermissions, and you see the new page. With the help of this new page only, you're opening the page, means browser. So route, setGeolocation, and wait for the page, and then some events on that. So there are a number of options available with the browser context. According to your requirement, you can use these options. Okay, there is a documentation available here, and if you go to somewhere in the page, you see that new page, browser context.new page. So if there are multiple pages open, then you see that if you use browser context.pages, returns all open pages in the context. So that will return list of pages. Okay, so you have documentation for each and every option. You can go through all these things if you want to. So set default timeout. This setting will change the default maximum timeout for all the methods accepting in timeout option. So if some method is accepting timeout option, if you set the default timeout, it will affect for all the these options which are using this timeout. Okay, you can set the geolocation. We will see this option also in our upcoming videos by taking one of the examples. And you see that there are a number of options available. Okay, so whatever it is very important, we will discuss in our upcoming videos. But here just an idea that what is browser context and what are all the options or methods available with this browser context. Okay, so we'll write a simple program and we'll try to understand. Okay, so I have taken one class called browser context demo, and here say playwright. Playwright is equals to playwright.create, and then we need to mention browser type. So browser type is equals to playwright dot which browser you want to use. Okay, I want to use Chromium, and then now we need to use browser. Browser is equals to browser type dot. Okay, we can say browser type dot whatever we used in the first playwright program, right? browser type.launch, simple launch. Okay. If you say simple launch, okay, we'll see launch. And then now you need to use browser context now. Okay. Browser context is equals to browser.newContext. Okay. So browser.newContext. It will create what? Incognito browser context. Right. This option, this line will create, it will create a new incognito browser context. After that, we need to create a page. Page is equals to browser context.newPage. Then it will you can see the actual browser. So then you can perform something on this page.navigate. So http://demo.automationtesting.in. And then you can simply close your browser. Okay. I'll use red dot sleep for 5 seconds to see the execution. And you can say page.close. If you say context.close, then it will close all the open pages with the help of this browser context. Okay. So now I'll add exception. Now if you try to execute this, so it started executing and I'm not seeing anything. Is that if there are in any new version, it will automatically download of that particular browser version. You see that Firefox 107. And you see that WebKit 16.4. So if already available, it will skip all these things. Otherwise, it will download. It all downloaded. It is executing your script and it's done. You see that I don't see any browser. So we already discussed Playwright by default executes your script in headless mode. Headless mode. But if you want to see that, with the help of launch options, we have launch. Inside this, you need to write what we need to write here. We want to see the browser. New browser type dot launch options dot set headless false. If you set this headless false, then you can see the browser. Now we'll try to execute the same thing again. Now you can see the browser. And that to Chromium, not Chrome. You see that? And you see the icon in the below. The icon is different. Very similar to Chrome, but different. Wait for 5 seconds and close. If you want to execute again, we'll run and see. Observe the open browser icon, what it is opening. Very similar to Chrome, but the color is different. And you can see. Wait for 5 seconds and then close. Right. Executing perfect. So with the help of new context, you can open a page. And with that page, if you open another page, all are attached to this parent browser context only. The moment when you close this browser context.close, all the pages which are opened as part of this browser context will be get closed. Okay. This is all about the browser context in Playwright. So thanks for watching this video. Please like the video, share the video, and put your comments in the comment section and subscribe to the channel for interesting updates. Thank you.